By the time you unleash Garchomp EX, your enemy should be thinking about conceding. Hey there, Alex Rebix Gaming with a new deck building video for Pokemon TCG Pocket where I share with you battle-tested decks so you can have some fun in the Triumphant Light meta. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's deck. We've got 2 Garchomp, 2 Gabite, 2 Gible, 2 Onyx, 2 Rocky Helmets, 2 Potions, 2 Pokéball, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Brocks, 1 Sabrina, and 1 Leaf. The idea behind this deck is pretty simple. Unleash the power of Garchomp with a very defensive approach by using Onyx as a wall while we try to gather all the necessary cards for us to succeed. But first, 2 things that I like to address. I do think the Dragon Garchomp from Space-Time Smackdown is a better card, especially with that card drawing ability and the use of Cynthia. But I'm creating decks for all new EX cards, so I tried my best to make Garchomp EX work. And number 2, I did try another version of this deck by using Lucario instead of Onyx, but it turned out to be somewhat of a glass cannon of a deck, with 2 very powerful Pokemon being at risk by their basic evolutions that could spell disaster really quick if the cards were not on your favor. So that's why I'm going with Onyx this time. Moving on, the strategy for this deck is pretty straightforward. We're trying to get Onyx up front to hide Gible on the bench. We equip some Rocky Helmets in both of them and start working through the cards as turns pass by. Onyx has a great HP pool for being a basic Pokemon, and with a Rocky Helmet, you can slow down the enemy for a couple of turns, but what will make Onyx a real fortress is using Brock cards to speed up the process and attach 2 energies per turn. This way we could have Onyx attack by our second turn using Land Crush and dealing 70 damage. This way we can hold the line and let Gible slowly evolve. Depending on your luck, you would need 1 or 2 Onyx until you can unleash Garchomp with 3 stacked energies. But given the current meta, it is also very useful to use his 1 energy attack that allows you to damage any of your opponent Pokemon with 50 damage. I didn't think about this at first, but after playing for a couple of matches with this deck, I realized how useful this was in multiple scenarios, like targeting basic support Pokemon with low HP, EX cards that are building up energy, or some cards that have fled to the bench after being damaged. Obviously, the best attack is the Dragon Claw with 100 HP damage, and let me tell you, there have been a couple of times that this attack combined with Garchomp's massive HP pool has given me some of the biggest clutches since I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. If you play correctly your cards and do the math with the incoming damage, it is very likely that Garchomp EX can be a top tier card to save your butt and keep in mind for the meta. And that's Garchomp EX deck. Please share in the comment section down below how you guys think this will fit in the current meta. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. I hope you give it a try, and I'll see you guys later here on the channel for another deck building video. Good luck trainers, and keep enjoying the game.